Hey cruisers, welcome back to March Muster. I hope all of you had a good Monday, at least you survived this Monday. Tonight we're having some fun and we're going to be talking about coping strategies for our new normal and 5 ways to bring the cruise experience home. This topic was inspired by a very special friend of mine named Jessica. That's all I'm going to say about that, but she and I had a conversation about thinking of ways to make cruising something that we could do at home for the next little while. And that's what we're going to talk about tonight. We're going to have some fun. We're going to get back into the spirit. We're going to drown our sorrows. I'm not even drinking a cocktail tonight. I just have my bubbly, but I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like we all have each other. We're in this together, including our sponsor. We want to thank our sponsor, cruiseline.com, for supporting tonight's episode. Our friends at cruiseline.com and Shipmate app are always up to new things. They're always making the app and the website better. And as many of you know, we've been talking about it like crazy in March Muster. You can now write a review right in the Shipmate app. So get downloaded that Shipmate app, write your review, find me as a friend, look for Cruise Tips TV. I'm going to pull up my app right now. See if I can find it. I thought it was on my front page, but it just disappeared. My son got a hold of my phone and he moved my apps around. But yes, there it is, right on the front page. You just click on Shipmate. It comes up like that. And when you want to look for a new friend, you hit the little plus sign and you can go find me there. There's a lot that you can do on there. My favorite thing to do, the plus sign is to upload your photos. You want to do that too. Upload your photos and reviews. But I am obsessed with just looking at photos, like scrolling all the new photos, like while I'm in the bathtub. On Shipmate app. Oh, we all have our little habits, right? But that's one of my little habits, one of my favorite things to do. So how's everybody doing? We're going to answer cruise questions tonight, but we're also going to talk about some fun ways to deal with what we're all dealing with right now, which is the reality that we all know we're not going to be cruising for the next little bit, right? For the next couple of months. So what are some things that we can do at home to recreate the fun that is cruising? One of the things that I think is so fun to do is to recreate cruise cocktails. Now, I know a lot of you guys have thought about this concept, but I have a little link to share with you tonight that has some of Princess's best cocktails. Now, my favorite one on the list I'm about to pop in the chat right now is the Mayan Heat. Check it out. Click on this link that I just put in there and tell me what you guys think. But doesn't the Mayan Heat cocktail look so amazing? I think that's one thing that we can do to bring the cruising experience home. You can also try some recipes from Carnival, like you could try to make chicken parmigiana at home, followed by warm chocolate melting cake. And here come the recipes from Carnival. For that, this is so fun. You guys have to check out these recipes. They look amazing. So I know that Junior and I are going to be trying some of these recipes soon. Another thing that you could do right now, another great thing that you could be doing right now is turning all of your cruise memories into photo albums, whether it be digital photo albums or hard copy photo albums. A lot of times we don't have time to do things like that, but now maybe you do, and you have all of these different options for digital photo storage, so now's the time. I'm a Shutterfly girl. I love Shutterfly. That's where I do my digital storage and make photo albums. I think it's really fun. Another idea is to plan a date night in and dress up. Wear your resort wear, wear your formal night clothes, have a candlelight dinner, and take those recipes that you found earlier and put them to work. So those are some ideas. I would love to hear some of your ideas on what you think will be fun ways to, what's the best way to put this? To bring the cruise experience home, or to distract yourself right now, or to have some special time in your own home to be safe in the midst of the situation that we're all in. So write in your ideas, let's hear about them, and I'll read some. Rebecca Scott said scrapbooking. That is a very good one. I love it. Manual Cake Daddy Pruitt is in the house, and I think I know what Manual Cake Daddy Pruitt's going to be doing in this downtime, making some yummy, tasty cakes and baking things, right? I love it. Holly said she's watching lots of cruise videos and planning her first cruise to Alaska that's booked for May 2021. Excellent use of your time, Holly. I approve. I love all of these. These are really good. Tanya Carey, recreating afternoon tea. That is such a good one. I love it. Tammy Forwood, we want to wish you a happy anniversary today. Happy 30th anniversary. Join me, everybody, in congratulating Tammy and her honey on the anniversary. That's so cruel. That's so cool. It's not cruel. Caspa Brum said dry cruising. I know, right? That's great too. I've actually heard that there are dry cruises, by the way, that there are sober cruises. One of my friends was telling me about that. I think that's really cool. I think that'd be really fun. All right. So let's answer some questions. My computer's been a little slow, so I'm kind of checking it out. Alvin said a good pastime right now is buying some stocks. Yeah, that's a good one. Vicky said making some creme brulee. Bridget's buzz is learning how to sew and getting some more editing skills and reading. That is an excellent idea. Tanya Carey said organize your cruise gear and travel size items. I'm hearing a lot of that lately from everybody, that now is the time to spring clean, get organized, and start fresh. All right, Steven's having some pancakes. All right, I love it. Outdoor picnic under the stars, says T. Sin. Thanks for all of the anniversary wishes for Tammy, you guys. That's really nice. Let's answer cruise questions for the next little bit. We're going to stay on till about 6:25 tonight. I'm kind of losing my voice a little bit, so I want to try to not talk for 45 straight minutes. So we're going to go for about 25 minutes tonight. But keep all the fun coming in the chat tonight, because we're all about keeping it positive tonight here at Cruise Tips TV. Red Baker said, has anyone sailed in December in the Caribbean? Would you book it again early December? Yes, Red Baker. One of my favorite times to sail to the Caribbean. The prices are great. The weather can be a tiny bit cool, but not super duper cool. Not a huge amount of kids on the ships. I don't know how you feel about that. Some people love cruising with lots of kids, some people don't. But early December is a great time, kind of between Thanksgiving and Christmas. Ismari says, has anyone had their cruise canceled? Oh my stars, Ismari. So many people in our community have had their cruises canceled. You're in good company, my friend. I hate to say it because it isn't really good company, but it's the reality. And I'm sorry that your cruise was canceled. It is brutal. Mine was. There you go. Been a rough landscape. All right, Aunt Josie said, love you, Sherry. My husband said your voice is a lullaby. Oh my word, that's very sweet. I don't know that my husband and son would agree that my voice is a lullaby after they were trapped at home with me all weekend, but thank you, that's very kind. Sarah Gentura said, hey, from Pennsylvania. Hey. Tiffany Mosby Sydney said, hey, I'm feeling stir crazy already. Yes, Tiffany, one weekend at home, and I totally get it. We tried to kind of stay completely at home over the weekend. I had to go back to work today, but I think my son and I were driving each other crazy after like 6 hours. And you know, it's funny, we stay home a lot normally, but just the idea of like concentrated staying home, it was different. It was like, oh, it was frustrating. So we went for walks. We live in a rural area, so there's no harm in going outside and getting fresh air. I did venture to the grocery store twice. I had to. I needed food. Thankfully, we live in the country, and we didn't have issues too terrible with grocery stores being poorly stocked. They were out of bread on Saturday, and then Sunday they were out of bread and chicken and toilet paper. I thought that they had like this wall of toilet paper, and so I took a picture of it. I was going to share it with you guys, and then the grocery manager came over to me. He's like, you know that's paper towels. And I was like, oh my God, how embarrassing. I'm like standing there in the grocery with my camera, and he smacked me down. He's like, it's not toilet paper. Don't get all excited, lady. Anyway, it was so funny. All right, Janie Norris said, we've rescheduled our Alaska cruise for September. Question, should I go ahead and book my excursions or wait? For this September, Janie, if you can guarantee that you'll get refundable deposits, I would probably book them, but make sure that everything is fully refundable. Alaska can sell out. September's not the busiest time. If there's anything you're dying to do and there's low availability, then do it. Do it, book it. Bill Bayungo giving advice that you should go to YouTube and watch as many CTTV vlogs as you can. Bill, thank you. That is good advice. Yes, views and watch time are way down on our channel right now. That is to be expected for a number of reasons. I think probably people just aren't planning cruises as much, so they're not searching for things, or they're not stumbling upon us. I think YouTube is also not pushing out our type of content right now, so that's going to be very much to be expected for the next little while. So anything you can do, guys, that would be great. And if you're new here and you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. That is a huge gift to us. Jim Ring said, Maureen keeps handing me an old cruise card and ordering a Miami Vice. She's silly. Like, that's all she's paying you for it? That's really cute. Go, Maureen. I love it. Isabel said, where are all the cruise deals? I haven't found any. Isabel, I haven't seen a huge amount of them out there. I will say that I noticed on Carnival's website, I had been very closely tracking a Carnival Panorama cruise, and for a spa balcony or a regular balcony, they're down about $200 total. So for like the three of us, I'm seeing every Carnival cruise is down a few $100. That's just my personal experience. I haven't searched everywhere. I don't think that we're going to be seeing them necessarily yet. And I honestly, I would not recommend that you book a cruise right now, Isabel. My travel agent also recommends against it. She thinks it's a little too soon that we need to see this thing through. Raven Hamilton said, where did you get the adorable top? You look great in it. Thank you, Raven. It's a really fun top. It has a great back detail too. I got it at an American Eagle outlet about 6 years ago. Watch my mic. Oh no. Oh, is it making bad noises? A little bit. My microphone is connected to my little undershirt, and it's poking through a hole, and if I rub my shirt on it, it's going to sound bad. So if you guys hear bad sounds, let us know. Olizo said, which are your favorite ships for Alaska and why? I think, Olizo, you have a lot of options. You have beautiful classic ships from Princess and from Holland America, if you like a classic cruising experience with a little bit more of an older demographic. You have beautiful newer ships on Royal Caribbean and Norwegian. Norwegian Bliss and Joy are stunning ships as well. Every major cruise line really is up in Alaska, so, whatever line you like to normally sail with is what I would go for. All right, Natalie Esber said, do you think a June 28th cruise is safe from cancellation? Natalie, I sure hope so, but right now I just don't know. I don't think we really know how this is going to progress. And with the White House saying today that they see this potentially going into July and August, that doesn't help my forecasting abilities, and I don't have that crystal ball. I sure hope not. I would like to be in Europe by June, but we just don't know. Scott Hauser is in the house from Cliffside, North Carolina. Welcome, Scott. Good to have you here. Darlene Crone said, cruise for today canceled. Alaska will probably cancel. I don't know what or when to book. What is your plan, Cruise Tips TV? Darlene, thank you for asking. Darlene Crone and everybody out there, our plan right now is to do nothing. It is to wait. We are not booking a cruise. It is probably one of the most difficult and painful things I've ever had to do because, as you guys know, if you read the article on our website about cruise cancellations and where we go from here, if you haven't read it, go to cruisetipstv.com and read the article that we wrote about this. It has been the most slow and painful progression of unknowns, but now I think we know more. We know that every cruise line has kind of canceled for now. We know that self-quarantining and social distancing and all of this stuff is just kind of our new normal. So I really think we all need to do ourselves a favor, guys, and wait 30 to 60 days. And I'm saying this after lots of contemplation, after emails from very dear friends, and after advice of my travel agent, Wendy. I think we're all we need to just not book right now. Now listen, you guys, I'm the biggest fan of the cruise industry. I will cruise more than I've ever cruised ever after this is over, just because I've missed it so much and to show my support for this industry. But right now, I don't want everyone to go into a situation where you're booking and then canceling and rescheduling, and the travel agents are going to go nuts. You're going to go nuts. We're all going to go nuts. Let's just all breathe and wait. And I think what I would do is daydream, get planning, look at those prices, but give it some time. Lisa Kennan said, love watching you on here. Great advice. Thank you so much, Lisa. Bridget's Buzz said, do you go back and watch your old videos when you're missing cruising? Sometimes, Bridget, I do. A lot of times it happens by accident because one of the things that I do regularly at Cruise Tips TV, there's this really cool feature on Facebook, on our Facebook page. I can schedule videos ahead of time. So rather than me spending a ton of time on social media because I have a full-time job and a family to look after, I schedule posts. Part of that is me going and getting old videos and scheduling them out 6 months in advance on Facebook. And a lot of times I'll be scheduling one and I'll think, oh, that was fun. I want to watch it again. And I'll hit play. Sometimes they make me cry. Our vlog from our MSC Seaside Cruise in Jamaica always makes me cry. It's so good and so fun. It was such a special family day, and the way that my husband edited that video just kills me every time. And so, good job, honey. I love to go back and watch them. I especially love watching our Diamond Princess ones. from Asia. I mean, you guys, that cruise was one of the best 12 days of our life. And we had hoped to relive that again. We were supposed to be on that ship again next month, and we're not going to be. So boy, is it enormously special to have those memories from Diamond Princess that has literally one of the most incredible crew of any ship I've ever been on, the most beautiful people in Japan and Asia, and so really special for us. Marcy Crutchfield said, do you think Carnival would postpone the final payment date? Probably not, Marcy. I don't think that they will, but you could use their payment plan. In talking with my travel agent about their payment plan, which I believe is called Uplift, some people get really good interest rates on their plan, so it isn't always the horrible high interest rates that some critics of that plan would like us to think. So thank you for the kind words, Carol Perdoon, about Mr. Cruise Tips TV's editing skills. That's very kind. He really is tremendously good at editing. I would totally agree with you on that. I just lost my live stream, so I'm coming back in, guys. Sorry about that. Carol Vaccaro, do we have a super chat in the house from Carol? Craig Vaccaro. Whoa, sorry, Craig. I called you Carol. That's unforgivable. I'm so sorry. For some reason, I couldn't see the super chat on the screen, so Mr. Cruise Tips TV put it up on the screen, and my eyes are just, it was a long Monday, guys. It was a very long Monday. I've been up since 5. I was watching the stock market prices at 6:30 Pacific time, right when the market opened, and wide awake and on the road my commute by 6:30-ish. Okay, Craig, thank you for the super chat, and you said you have an MSC for May. Partner has you watching. You're fantastic. Oh, thank you so much, Craig. That's really sweet. MSC is an awesome cruise line. I hope you have a blast. Make sure you send me a picture, and I hope you're able to go. I think it's a little too soon for us to tell what is going to happen in May, but I'm like you, and I'm going to remain very optimistic. So let's hope so. Okay. TARDIS, hey, Cruise Tips TV, hey, good to see you again, you're here, yay. All right, Canada said, oh no, I didn't get the notification, am I too late? No way, Canada, you are here at the party, welcome. We're so glad to have you. All right, never too late to come to a live stream, guys, you can pop in whenever you want. So, Mr. Cruise Tips TV, how's our team doing tonight? Doing good? We got a good group in the chat, no troublemakers? Hey guys, I'm gonna say it again, if you're new here, subscribe and give it a thumbs up. I want to see those thumbs up go from 84 to 200. Can we do it? Can we do it? Let's thumbs it up and subscribe. Now, do we have the cool subscribe thing on where they get shown on the screen? If you subscribe during a live chat, your name gets put up on the screen. It's really cool. Vivian Cressman said, are any cruises canceled? Vivian, right now, unfortunately, they're pretty much canceled globally, almost globally right now, which is very, very sad. Tammy Forwood said, what is repricing? So I think somebody had said in the chat that they had called and repriced their Carnival Panorama cruise. What that means, Tammy, is that you call the cruise line or you call your travel agent and you tell them, hey, look, it looks like rates have gone down on my sailing. I'd like to reprice it. What they can do is rebook you entirely, or they can give you the difference in an onboard credit. There's different ways that different cruise lines do it, but that's what repricing is, Tammy. The problem is it's hard to get through to the cruise lines. Chris Hagberg says, thanks for the stock tips. I've been watching the prices too. Chris, I want to let you know that on Wednesday of this week, we are going to be releasing a podcast episode. So go to wherever you listen to podcasts, go to Cruise Tips TV Unplugged and be subscribed to our podcast so that you can get a notification. We're going to talk all about cruise line stocks. Hillary wants to know what Carnival's cruise line stock closed at today. Hillary, Carnival closed at $14.57. Norwegian Cruise Lines Holding closed at $10.94, and Royal Caribbean line closed at $29.94, and we're going to talk all about stocks, guys, on that live stream. That podcast. I see a super chat from Natalie Esber. Natalie says, a little love for my favorite cruising family. Don't forget to hit the like button, friends. Ooh, Natalie, look at us. We're all the way up to 148. And Natalie, you probably helped to make that happen. Thank you so much. Yes, more likes. You guys, the YouTube algorithm likes and it likes subscribes. So help us out. All right. Caspa Brum said, what do all the ships do? Are there enough places for them all to dock? They're figuring it out. Most of them are finding their way to different docks. Miami, Fort Lauderdale. I believe Mike and Cheryl told me there's potentially a Princess ship at Princess Keys right now. I think I heard Doug say that there's some going to Jacksonville. Doug at cruiseradio.net has an article on where all of the Carnival ships are docked, so that's really cool. I know that Carnival Panorama was looking for a home. Let me know if Carnival Panorama has found a home. Do you guys know? Hey, Mom. Yes, I have our matching shirt on. My mom's in the house, and we have matching shirts, guys. This is one of them. We try to buy matching clothes whenever possible. And so, yeah. Mom, how you hanging in there? You been staying home? I know it's frustrating and boring. I'm so sorry. Oh, yeah, we're all going to go crazy. Okay, so to whoever was talking about quarantinis earlier here in the chat, my chat is it's doing that thing again, honey, where it's really slow, so I'm going to refresh. I'm having some tech issues, but I've got to tell you, there's not a whole lot of joy in this particular situation that we're in right now, but I'm never going to forget how much I love the word quarantini, and I really want to know who coined it, because I think it's the funniest thing ever, and I love it. So, TARDIS, my buddy, said, there is one ship docked off the beach of Fort Lauderdale. It's a Royal Caribbean ship. Oh, wow. Yeah, lots of them down there, huh? Captain's Table MDR, I just don't know if it will survive. I mean, I think there's just so many things that are going to change as a result of this, and I think there's going to have to be some flexibility instilled. And yeah, I'm frozen up again, sweetie. I don't know what that is all about, so I'm going to go back to up here. Kendall Rankin said, hi, anniversary cruise planned, end of April, Royal Caribbean, super hopeful that you will not be canceled. If so, how difficult is it to get a refund or rebook? Kendall, wait it out, because if you do end up if they cancel, you might get a more generous future cruise credit than if you do it yourself. It's not difficult to rebook or get a refund. They'll probably refund your credit card that you paid with, your normal form of payment. So that should be done within a few weeks. I'm losing my voice, guys. I'm not going to be able to make it for too long tonight. I do believe we have a super chat in the house from Top Rad. Thank you so much, Top Rad. Is there a note in there, or is it just a super chat? Okay, Top Rad, thank you very, very much. Cheers to you, my bubbly, to your cocktail or whatever it is you've got tonight. Thank you, thank you. You're so precious. I think I got Captain's Table MDR's question. I just didn't say what I was answering, so I think we got that one already. And I'm ready for some more. Are we up to 200 likes yet, guys? We're getting close. I'm going to refresh and see if we've made it to 200 likes. Let's make it happen tonight. And I saw that we had someone subscribe earlier. I saw you. Thank you for that. Nice job. It popped up on the screen, didn't it? They are immortalized on the screen. Oh my goodness, you guys. My computer is just so slow tonight. I love how you guys are all saying hi to my mom. Thank you guys for saying hi to my mama. Let's take good care of my mama right now. All right. Richard Nichols said, any word of Mexico, if they have closed ports, have the Panorama booked for May 30th? I haven't heard that they have, Richard. I've heard that Mexico is considering closing the border to us in North America. That could happen, and that's another reason why I'm telling you guys that we've got to keep an open mind about the reopening of cruising because, again, fluid situation. Red Baker said, how is Mr. Cruise Tips TV tonight? He gave me one of these. Red Baker, he's doing great. He's doing great. A little stir crazy at home, but you know. Mom, you made some soup? Yum. Tell me what kind. Let's see here. We've got I've got a question coming in. I think that someone's asking about some kind of $500 penalty, but I cannot see that one. So if you could let me know, that'd be great. You don't see it? Okay. Ange said, does Carnival usually refund and do future cruise credit if they end up canceling? Yeah. I think that you can choose two options, Ange. Go to Cruise Radio and look at all the cancellation policies. He's got like an article on all of them. But yeah, you usually get two options. One option is refund, a lower refund. It's full amount of your cruise. But if you take a future cruise credit instead, then it is actually more generous. So yes, you should be able to get a refund. Missy Cutler coming in with a super chat for $20. Keep on keeping on. Love your channel. Thank you, Missy. That's so precious. You guys, thank you so much for all the super chats tonight. That is incredibly generous. I really appreciate that. I haven't missed any more super chats, right? You'll tell me. Okay. Is that Missy's little super chat with the carnival whale tail there? Okay. I love it. Thank you, Missy. Thank you, Top Rad. Thank you, everyone. So sweet. You guys are awesome. Okay, Ya2Bic said, how bubbly is bubbly? It's a lot like LaCroix. It's definitely bubbly like a soda. Bridget's Buzz said, what do you think will happen with cruising to help keep this from happening again to the extreme, canceling cruising early in the future? What do I think will happen with cruising to help keep this from happening again? Okay, Bridget, I do believe that more stringent health screening is going to be a new normal for the cruise industry. I do believe that doctor's notes, at least for the short term, are going to be a requirement for passengers who are over a certain age and or at risk. I cannot guarantee that. I have no looking glass here, but you know, I think that's a big thing that could happen. I think that the cruise lines will, if they haven't already, have to work with the government and provide the government with contingency plans for mass outbreaks, quarantines, things like that, where the cruise line may have to have more of a plan in place. I'm also hearing from some people that there may be a look at ventilation systems on cruise ships. My understanding is that they're top quality, just like you would use in a hotel, but I'm wondering if maybe there's room for improvement there. TARDIS said, I really want the industry to recover. As someone who works in the terminal, we aren't getting paid during this month-long shutdown. We aren't receiving benefits. We're getting nothing. Yeah, that stinks. There are so many things that just absolutely stink about this. The travel industry is bleeding, and it's devastatingly hard to see, and we too hope that it recovers and quickly. Glenn Scanlon Tim said, what do you think about Allure of the Seas amplification being postponed? And when do you reckon Spain will let Allure go into dry dock? Glenn, I don't really understand why they postponed it. I guess I understand because of the location. If I had to guess on Spain, I would say maybe summer. I really feel like what we're learning about what's going on is that things are taking a lot longer than we originally anticipated. So I would hope this would be like a June or July thing, but I don't know. Steven666 said probability of Fort Lauderdale 7-night edge cruise for April 12th going forward or not, thinking closer to 0 than 50. Fort Lauderdale 7-night celebrity edge April 12th. I mean, that 30-day cutoff is aggressive. I'm going 50-50, Steven. I'm just going to go 50-50. Christopher Hall said, Sherry, with the virus going around, should I cancel my cruise ship Norwegian out of Orlando, Florida next year, January 9th? No, I don't think you should. I'm going to be a little more straightforward with my answer on that one than my wishy-washiness lately and say, no, I think by January, for goodness sake, this needs to be behind us. So I would not cancel. I can't see the rest of her comment, though. It says, I'm driving down. I just saw you shake your head. Okay, I'm driving down on January 2nd. Okay, so yeah, Chris, I think you're good. I would keep that cruise and let them cancel if they're going to cancel, but I don't think that they're going to. Yum, Michelle. Chicken tortilla soup, my favorite. It's probably one of my favorite soups. So good. All right, Mama Dot said we got 223. We got 223 thumbs ups, you guys. Thank you so much. Dale White, thank you for the generous super chat. Dale says, thank you for making the wait between cruises more bearable. Dale, thank you. This is why we're here, because you guys are here keep cheering us on and helping us through this as well. All right, Christopher Hall, I would love to read yours. Did I get it? I thought I got yours, Christopher. I'm so sorry. Did he have a super chat? Christopher? I'm looking for it, Christopher. I'm looking for it. I see your comment. Christopher, what happened is my computer froze completely, but I would love to. I know I read your question, Christopher, a minute ago, but I want to see if I can find you. Did you have a super chat? No? You guys, I am really sorry. Christopher, did I miss you? No? Okay, well, Christopher, I read your question, so just rewind a little bit and you'll hear it. Dale, it's absolutely our pleasure. Okay, guys, Mr. Chris Tips TV, do we have a lot more questions that we want to answer right now, or are we okay to rest my voice? Good? Okay, guys, we are going to be back again live this Thursday and Friday for more March Muster. Keep letting me know in the comments here in the chat what type of content you'd like to see from us in the next 2 months. That would be really great and super helpful. And we will most certainly keep you posted on our plans, let you know what's going on. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want you guys to do. I do want you to know that we have totally revamped our website, so please, after you're done here, go check out cruisetipstv.com. I think you're gonna love the new design. Mr. Cruise Tips TV, while Junior and I and Grammy were in Cabo, Mr. Cruise Tips TV literally spent, I would say, probably 5 straight days working 18-hour days to redo it, and we're really, really happy with the result. So it's a work in progress, but we would like to direct you to our website and let you check that out. Love to have you peek at that. And other than that, just stay tuned for more. Thank you very much to all of our super chatters tonight. Christopher, I still don't know what I missed, and I apologize for that, but I promise you, Christopher, I'm going to go back and I'm going to watch the chat after we have some dinner tonight, okay? All right, everybody, I'll see you Thursday night, same bat time, same bat place. Until then, hang in there, and we'll see you on the high seas.
Cruiser of the week!
Hey, click me to subscribe.